Hey guys, George at Soundtracks. In this week's episode, we're going to just talk about what is DCC, how does it work, so that way you can enjoy your decoders more now that you understand how it works. Now, when it comes to DCC, there's a lot of myths and misunderstandings on what it actually is and how it works. A lot of people believe this is a much more complicated communication system than it actually is. Now, first off, let's talk about the various parts. First, you have your command station or the DCC system. And for today's purpose, our stand-in stunt double is going to be the NCE power cab. And I've got it back to you so that way it'll just be a stand-in for your DCC system here. Now, when I generate a command by pushing buttons or using the speed knob, this creates a command, hence the term command station. This will send a command to the rails, which is then interpreted by my decoder. Our decoder will then interpret that command and follow the task that's being told. So when I send a command from my DCC system, this DCC command is basically structured like this. Hey everybody, listen up. At that point, all of the decoders start listening for the commands. The second part of the command is address 4935. At that point, every decoder that is not set to address 4935 goes back to sleep and continues doing whatever it was they were doing before the command started, whether it be moving at speed step 10 or sitting still with no sound, no lights. Now, the third part of the command is actually the command that tells the decoder what to do. Move forward, speed step 10, turn on F0, turn on F1, turn on F4. And then the last part of this command is then basically end of transmission and tells the decoder this is the end of the command. Now, once the decoder receives all four parts of that, it then performs the task. Now, one thing you'll note is when I was talking about the command, I didn't say turn on your headlight, turn on your horn, turn on your bell. What I said was F0, F1, F4. And what that does is the decoder then goes into its memory and decides what functions to activate when it receives an F4 command. Now, the biggest thing here is there's no feedback back to the DCC system to tell my system or your DCC system that the decoder has actually received and or responded to the command. So therefore, I can take this locomotive off the track and the commands are still going to be sent. Just my decoder, not having any physical connection with the track, is just not going to respond because it never received the actual command. But when it is on the track, and these commands are sent to address 4935, it's then going to respond to the commands. That's it. No gimmicks, no special tricks, no backwards communication. The only backwards communication that's available from a decoder is on the programming track. We're going to cover that in a different video.